Hi, good
Good
morning.
morning.
Hi, good morning. This is Cheryl. I believe we are live, so let's go. I want to start a little bit of a new format today, so I'm excited to have all of you join in today. My name is Cheryl Lynn, and I'm the founder of JOYELY, and I'm looking forward to having a conversation with you today. So I wanted to see if we could talk about three things. One, purpose. So my purpose, I see your doctor, you're here, Dr. Brian. Did you want to pipe in today?
I'm here to listen to you and your expertise, of course.
Okay, very cool. Um, the opportunity today is to find out and check in a little bit as you venture out into your day today. What is your purpose? So I want to just ask you, Dr. Brian, as long as you're here, what's your purpose today? What's your purpose for living today, for waking up today, for checking in today?
My purpose is to help serve our clients to have more clarity and less reaction to stress, I will say, and
Okay.
also do several chairs of joys every hour to keep me focused because I have a solid plan today.
That's incredible. I think all of us have a different purpose, but I think at the end of the day, what we are all after is our greatness. How do we live every single day with the greatness? So for me, what I love about what we're doing here at Joyly is that the purpose of this work, all the years of recording and finding and asking and researching and developing, was to find out how to navigate our emotions. Unbeknownst to me, I didn't know that's what it was really all about, so that we can master our greatness. And that greatness can be anything for anyone, right? It can be as simple as, I want to, be a really great parent, or I want to excel at my job, or I want to start a company, or I want to create something of a legacy that no one has ever seen or heard of before. So at the end of the day, I spent my entire emotions navigate or my entire life navigating emotions so I could calm the chaos, right? It's so busy all around us so that we could actually, or I could actually be a human being and be strong and resilient. So that's step one. Every day I would like to just see if we could come together and remember, what is your purpose? What are you here for? Dr. Brian said, I'm here to be resilient, to be strong, to be less in chaos, to be focused, to be on track, to do the things that we care about. The second topic that I would like to discuss with everybody today is, as you're checking in on this beautiful Monday morning, March 16th, is execution. So usually we have a plan, right? We wake up, when we check our to-do list, we look at our calendar, we are going to execute the plan that we've created for ourselves. So in that greatness that we've decided to do, you wouldn't be here if that wasn't you, right? If that wasn't who you were and what you're wanting to accomplish, you wouldn't be talking about the JQ Edge or trying to understand what this joy intelligence conversation is all about. So when you're executing, as a builder myself, as an empire builder, if you will, there has to be a routine. There has to be a confidence in knowing that if you just go forward a little bit every day, you're going to check the boxes and you're going to build. Usually when no one's looking, right, Dr. Brian? As visionaries, there's an opportunity for us to grow, and to be our best selves most of the time when no one's paying attention or everybody's living what we think might be their best life, especially when we look on social media and we think, you know what, uh, I just my nose is down, and I'm often sometimes it feels kind of lonely in this moment, doesn't it, Brian?
Absolutely. And with that comment, Cheryl, the first thought that popped into my head is, and I think we talked about this last week with our emotions cards, is comparison is the best way to, or the fastest path to feel down because nobody posts, not even misery. They don't post a down moment. Some people do, your closest friends maybe. But when you look on social media, you could think, you know, what am I doing here? I don't have any connection with what's going on. So, when we
Absolutely.
compare ourselves, I think we put ourselves down, and our focus is to help you tune that out. So
That is one of our demises, right? I think our emotional recognition baseline therapy that we're creating with Neuro's Clinic is one of the things is scrolling. It's doom and gloom. Like if we paid attention to that, which is what makes what we're doing so exciting here at Joyely. It's like we can either get into all of that or we can rise above it and focus on how can we excel and maintain our greatness, even with all the things that are going on. So I don't know if anybody watched the Oscars last night, but it was complicated for a lot of people. Like they want to celebrate and they want to win, and they want to feel the safety, presence, and joy that they know that they really have earned. But at the same time, there's so much going on in the world that you just wonder, like, what does that mean for me? So one of the methods to regain the access of giving each of you the JQ edge is the chair of joy. So the 4 steps again are sit, breathe, think, feel. And I'll just do it really quick with you before we move into our final point. So the chair of joy, sit down, and one of the vision, the only vision of Joyely is that everyone has a chair of joy and hopefully does it many times a day so that you can calm the chaos and be in your greatness. So step 1, sit down in your chair of joy, wherever that is. If this is your first time here, imagine one of the best and most safest places that you love to sit. And if you can't think of anything, maybe just think of your backyard or a garden. And take a deep breath in. Just enjoy the fresh air. It's a beautiful day here in Las Vegas. So just know wherever you are, there's fresh air. So sometimes just taking a quick walk outside or stepping out and breathing. So take a deep breath in. Just letting the chaos of the week ahead go. I know it's Monday, that happens. And step 3, think about a moment of joy or something that maybe you did as of lately that just felt kind of warm in your heart, or that you celebrated someone or someone celebrated you. Think about that moment, get clear, focus again on your purpose when your mind is open to this, and then feel that in your body. When you feel this level of next steps or excitement or calm, you can actually see the light. You can see through, see past all the obstacles and back into the opportunity. So that's my challenge for you today. And then the final step is proof. So if everyone could look back at this Monday, March 16th, at the end of the day, what is the actual proof that you did the 2 things that we talked about? Number 1, focused on your purpose, whatever that is for you, your greatness, that you executed your plan. And 3, what's the proof that you executed your plan? So, Dr. Brian, what is it for you that at the end of today, you will have known that you have executed your plan? What will be the proof?
the first thing is literally how I feel, because I can tell if I fulfilled my purpose or outside events are dragging me down or not. The other thing is my checklist of things. So if I can feel like I was productive, and I know a lot of my colleagues are in sales, so I always tell them, yes, the goal is to close, but if you make 100 calls, you're more apt to close 1 or 2 people than if you make 1 call, get discouraged, and do other busy work, right? So keep moving, keep producing. And that's my other goal. That's why I have my checklist. But I can tell, did I at least give it my best? And that's where I'm at.
I love that. The first thing you said was, how do I feel at the end of the day? So who actually stops and checks that box off? So I really love that you said that. The evidence that the system is working, that your JQ edge is a big green check mark at the end of the day, is that you picked up one little brick and laid it into place. So hopefully it was in your routine, it was in your plan. It doesn't matter how big the brick is, it's that you laid it. And that's continuing, many of us are way past the foundation, right? We're building the walls and the university for Joyely. Like what are the buildings? What new building can we create? What new IP is possible? So, picking up that one tiny brick, no matter how big, and laying it in the right direction. So as a leader, how do you measure your success? Everybody's got a KPI. Like Dr. Brian, how do you feel at the end of the day? How do you celebrate what it is that you did, that one little checkbox? So the proof is in the proof is in the asking yourself, how do I feel about this? Did I show up with my JQ edge? So that's it for today. I'm glad you came to check in with us. I really appreciate you. Thank you for being here, Dr. Brian. And so I will see you here again tomorrow. We will continue to drill down on what is your purpose? How do you execute?